Hello and welcome to SmartGuitar. Basically, SmartGuitar is a new method of playing created by Mr. Brian Chasen himself. And what we've done here is created an application currently that is online, which is an HTML page. Um, but what we have is an app that allows us to explain the method to you that basically has been written from scratch. Traditional ways of playing we found to be rather difficult, and we've rewritten the books in essence. So what you would end up needing to do is get your guitar that you would normally use, right-handed or left-handed. You would flip the strings and drop D. And to understand this, we've incorporated some tuners in the application, a left-handed and a right-handed tuner. You simply click the tuner button after you've done the switching of your strings, and then you would come here and just hit the strings, make sure they're in tune, and if you want just a quick drum. Alright, next what you would need to do is swing by and check out Play Now Here's How. And what this does is shows you Brian explaining the method in a clear, concise way, in a way that you could understand. And so here,
using only three strings for this method. If you wish to flavor,
you could play every song ever written using only three strings with this method. And basically, with the method, minor chords can be played with one finger and three strings.
that's the chords, then we add to it. So, here for instance is E. That's the root chord of E. And E minor happens to be just strumming all six strings.
So now everything kind of flies in formation and follows the musical scale like the piano did. So next we're going to take a look at the chord card, and with this application and with this method we've created what's called the chord card. And this chord card simply slides underneath the strings or can be applied to the neck, so while you're playing the method you understand what the chord should be on the neck of the guitar. So even if you can't see the fingers, you know you're in the right place. And that card we're actually working on as well. Everything is patent pending. Going back, we are going to take a look at the book, and we have incorporated a digital book that covers left and right-handed playing with well over 100 pages and explains the method in great detail, so you can actually look at all the pages, read it, try to understand the method. And we've actually incorporated a voice too if you need to have it read to you. Some people are like me and just really don't like to read a lot of things.
The heaviest by 2 notes.
But as you're learning with the application, you can also take a look at the pictures and let it show you where your fingers should be and what you should be holding. Then when you strum, you could play that chord straight from the app to see if what you're playing sounds like us and what it should sound like. But that pretty much covers the book. Once you're done with it, you pretty much will have the method down. Going back home, we've incorporated a chord chart for left and right handers, and these are completely rewritten chords that Brian has rewritten, and you can go through them. And I'm sure that you've heard of tablature before, where it basically shows where your finger should be, what finger on what string on what fret. But you go through these, and if you're trying to play a chord and you think you've got it right, you can hit the play button, kind of match the way that it should sound with what you have, and see if you're on track or if maybe you put your finger somewhere they're not supposed to be. Also, we've incorporated a couple of videos of acoustic and electric playing, just to kind of let you see the method in action. So if you want to actually see Brian play, you can hit the play button and see how things are a little easier with our method versus the traditional method, especially with some of the chords that require your fingers to cross like 6 lanes. It's almost impossible for people like me with bad fingers. You'll find things are going to be a lot easier with the Smart Guitar method. So, all in all, we're just trying to explain what the app encompasses and how it works. And I think everything you'll need, all the tools you'll need, are right here in this handy little app. And of course, we have a little testimonial. What I like about the testimonial is she's never actually played a guitar before, but with the method, she's able to play in the first 10 minutes of learning it. And that's what she's doing now with Brian, learning to play Amazing Grace. So, yes.
All I have to do is play any song that you grab refrain. We're going to do Amazing Grace, and I have backup singers, so you ready? Let's go.
And again, you see, the first 5 or 10 minutes, you're already into playing songs. It couldn't be any easier, and it really is the way that it should have been. And now, everything follows the piano. So the musical scale is correct and the way that it should have been from the beginning. Again, the method is patent pending, and we're working on getting it out to the masses. So be the first one to join us and help us with the cause. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.